What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your September reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of September. See what you guys could be currently dealing with, what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram, TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. If you wish to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And with that being said, Aquarius, let's get right into your reading and see what messages need to come through for the month of September for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's happening for Aqua? Show me clearly. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. What do my Aquarians need to know or be aware of? Messages, please, for Aquarius. Show me clearly. We got the snake coming out. Element of Earth, so it's a really important time that you guys remain grounded in Virgo season, as well as we head into Libra season. We get the Fox coming out, more Earth energy, so again, the need for you guys to root yourself. There's a choice that you have coming up, and this choice could be revolving around a relationship or a commitment, and this choice, it's also about expansion. It's about expanding, building, growing. Something in your life is growing, and there's the opportunity or there's the choice for you to close some sort of cycle out or to do things differently. There might be something new that could be beginning this month, that you're starting up this month, although you might want to wait until October before you do anything crazy, unless you're building on whatever it is that you already have. Like, if you've already built like a foundation, then yeah, cool, expand, experiment, try things out. But when it comes to like starting new things or jumping into a new commitment, a new job, a new relationship, right now might not be the most favorable time for that, as we're in Mercury retrograde. So that might be something you want to hold off from doing in this moment. But if you have already built like a foundation, because that's honestly the energy of the snake, is like you've Nine of Pentacles energy, like you are really investing in this path that you're on, and you got a solid foundation underneath your feet, and it's all about just building and expanding and growing and also learning. Some of you are seeking out a mentor, some of you are going to go back to school, or you're studying something new, you're upping your wisdom, your knowledge, information, you're learning a lot more. And it seems like the path that you're on is related to like your purpose, and like wherever it is that you're headed towards, like you're exactly where you need to be. And wherever it is that you're headed towards, it's part of like a grand plan. And for some, this is involving like a relationship or a commitment that's coming in, or taking a commitment to a deeper level. But whatever these changes are, because you're definitely going through changes in September, these changes are positive for you and you're adjusting quite well to these shifts. So yeah, as long as you remain grounded and you're flexible, then there's nothing you should be concerned about. You might have a choice though, whatever this choice is, you already have the wisdom, you already have the inner knowing of like what you need to do or what direction you want to go down. Like you already know what to do. So just trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and just stay grounded and focus on just like experimenting and trying things out and just like building on whatever it is that you have been doing. Okay, Seven of Pentacles energy a bit from that, like taking some time to evaluate where you're at, what you aren't really a fan of, what isn't really working versus what is, and like just kind of focusing on that kind of stuff. Let's pull some fairy messages to go along with this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. That's too many. Wait, what? Mike the Myomancer flipped right out of the stack. I tried putting the stack back, and this was the only card that was flipped out. So Mike the Myomancer, number 42, adding up to a 6. Mike the Myomancer is the energy where there's lots of signs around you that you should be paying attention to. It's about like, you can look at things in a surface level way and be like, oh, it's just a coincidence. Oh, it's not that deep. For example, dreams. You may be the type of person to be like, dreams mean something. Dreams have hidden meanings. Dreams are symbolic. Or you might be the type of person being like, dreams don't mean fuck all, right? But it's about like your perception, and it's like, it can be deep if you take it to that level. If you wish to, it can be very deep. So we'll hold on to that thought and see how this ties in with whatever other messages need to come through for you, Aquarius. But it seems like there's something deep. The bodacious boach is kind of the energy of someone who has good intentions. They mean well, but it's like no matter what they do, they always fuck something up, or like things just don't go as planned, or they accidentally break something, or it's like this is the type of person who's like, oh, I'll pick up your mail, right? And so they pick up your mail, but then they're like, oh, well, I threw a bunch out because it was just a bunch of flyers, but actually maybe they didn't pay attention and they threw out an important message, or important mail, or important bill or something that you have to pay. You're like, wow, thanks. I know you had good intentions, but like you really just fucked me up here. Like, so you might be dealing with someone like that who like just inconveniences, someone in your life that just is causing inconveniences, or just like, again, it's not coming from a place of malice. It's not coming from a place of like someone wants to do you dirty and screw you over and like make things hard for you. They have good intentions, but it's just like everything they do, it's just like, just stop touching things, stop saying things, like just shut up, be quiet. Like, I know you have good intentions, but just stop. You're digging a deeper hole for yourself. There's like someone around you, maybe this is you, Aquarius, maybe I'm describing what you're going through in September, where it's just, that's how you feel. It's like everything you say or do, it's just, it's not good, and like just backfires. So it's a sabotager kind of energy. You might be dealing with someone in your life who could be trying to sabotage you, but again, it's not really, again, it's not trying to sabotage you. It's not intentional. I'm taking that back. It's not intentional, but like someone is lacking awareness. You could be dealing with someone in your life who's just like has no awareness at all. Like they're just up their own ass in their own little world, la fucking land, up in the clouds, and it's just like, yo, and that is number 59. So maybe you're teaching someone. The energy of the snake, by the way, didn't mention this. The energy of the snake can sometimes represent like a teacher, a mentor. I think I did mention that because I was talking about studies and schooling and shit. But and another way we could read this is like there could be some sort of relationship in your life where you're teaching someone not to screw things up or not to be a sabotager. Like, I don't know, maybe you're helping someone on their journey. Maybe you're being like the catalyst. You get what I'm saying, Aquarius. You might be someone who's like teaching these people like lessons. You're helping them along. Mike the Myomancer, though, I feel like that's a bit of a more separate message of like you guys needing to like slow down, which is fitting with what I was even saying in the collective. It's just like everyone's like slow the fuck down, no need to rush right now. This is a time to really pay attention to the little itty bitty details. Fine print. I'm talking like if you got any documents you got to sign, if you got any contracts, if you're, rewriting your resume, like just double, triple check. Conversations, if you're making plans, if you're booking things, booking like a place to stay, flights, if you're planning on moving, if you're planning on putting a down payment on a car, like whatever, like big things, significant things. Don't rush into anything. Take your time, read the fine print, pay attention to the little itty bitty details, okay? So with that being said, let's move forward. Let's pull some tarot messages. Let's see what is happening here for Aquarius in September 2022. Let's get some specifics. Let's get into the nitty gritty. For Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. What's going on for my Aquarians, please? Show me clearly. I think you're going to be learning a lot through your relationships. I believe Mercury retrograde might be transiting your 5th house. 5th, 6th, 4th, something like that. So if it's one of those placements, one of those houses, definitely dealing with other people. Other people are being a major focus right now. We have the 7 of Cups, so there's some sort of confusion in your life where you're feeling just a little lost, a little unsure. There's a lot of uncertainty right now. You may have a lot on your plate. You have a lot that you're trying to juggle. You're very, very, very busy. And at times it's hard to really see through the clutter. Bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. So there's a lot of mental clutter. You might be feeling anxious at moments, stressed out to the point where like you just can't think straight. Thanks, Mercury retrograde, really fucking with your thoughts and the way that you're thinking and feeling and processing your emotions, and like, it ain't always easy. Underneath that Eight of Swords, though, we do have the Ace of Cups. Maybe you're like fearful of your emotions that you're feeling for someone. Just saying. That's a random ass message. Let's keep it going. Let's keep pulling some more cards for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in September 2022. What's happening for Aquarius? What's going on? We have the Four of Wands coming out and the Star, Aquarius energy. So there's something about a wish fulfillment being brought up here. Maybe this is something that you are confused about, or like, let's see, the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra energy. We also have the Six of Wands, Prince of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands, and even the Hierophant. Cool. So we have Aries energy out here, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, just so you guys know the main zodiacs. So yeah, you, like I was saying, you have a lot on your plate this month. You're focusing a lot on the future and building and expanding and exploring, but at times there may be moments where you're feeling lost or confused or unsure about where you're at, the path that you're on. Am I on the right track? What if I'm not? You know, and maybe this is a bit of a cycle that you might find yourself kind of fall into, or habits that you fall into time and time again. For some, though, you're confused about where you stand with another person. Four of Wands talks about some sort of partnership between two people, whether this is business related, friendship, or romantic. So there could be someone where you're wondering where they're at, what their emotions are towards you, even with the Prince of Cups, right? So there could be something to do with like a relationship where you're not quite sure where you and this person stand, or you're not quite sure how they feel about you, or you're not quite sure how you feel about them. Whatever this is, though, it seems like it's tying into some sort of wish fulfillment, some sort of dream, some sort of hope, wish, and desire that you have for the future. And you feel like you can be your authentic self. That's really good. I see that in September. You're really opening up. You're really letting down your walls. You're allowing yourself to be vulnerable. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve. This is really beautiful energy. You're in like a feminine energy. Well, actually, you know what? We got a masculine and a feminine. I completely missed that. We have a perfect fucking pair. Emperor to the Empress. So I feel like there's a little something going on here. I think something's actually going to be well received. I swear to God, Aquarius, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with another sign, but I feel like we had this reading with you, or maybe it was Capricorn or Gemini. Fuck, I don't know. I can't remember. These readings, man, they don't stick with me. Once I upload it, it's gone. It's now lost. It does not stick with me. But I feel like I said this recently to someone. So yeah, like there's this wish, there's this desire, you might be thinking a lot. Oh, you know that Eight of Swords that came out earlier? Like the Eight of Swords, you know, you're kind of in your head. What are you stressed about? Some of you are afraid of fucking something up. You're afraid of messing something up. The bodacious boat, right? We go back to that kind of sabotagey energy. Like your intentions are pure, but sometimes things happen, or sometimes you slip up and say the wrong thing, or sometimes you make mistakes, right? And so perhaps you're in this situation where you got something good going on. You have something good that is been a wish fulfillment, and you've dreamt about this. Seven of Cups can also talk about like just being that dream world, imaginative, like, you know, like I was saying earlier, like in La La Land, like daydreaming and shit like that. And so it's like you may have been like, this might be some sort of dream that you had, or, you know, a desire that you had, or a wish that you were praying for to come into your life. And now that you finally have it, you're afraid of fucking it up. You're afraid of messing up something that's going so well. Whether this is related to your job, whether this is related to a career, a relationship, a personal goal. Maybe it's a couple different things, because again, Seven of Cups, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that you're juggling, and you just don't want to mess things up. You don't want to mess things up, but you won't. Like, that's the thing. That is your choice. Ball's in your court. With a tarantula, right? You can continue to fall back to old patterns, old ways, and sabotage this, fall into your own sabotaging behaviors, or you can be aware of them and like push through that and be mindful and just like take things nice and slow. And like, yeah, so I think there's like some learning going on here with the snake, learning curves, growing and expanding and like getting better and making improvements in those areas. So that's good. I like that a lot. This is teaching you a lot. And I see that in September, your confidence is actually really growing a lot. And I think a lot of people around you are noticing that you are more confident. You are really like, you're really stepping into your authentic self. Like, that's really the energy of the stars. Some of you are getting recognition for the hard work that you've been doing. You're getting like recognition. Some of you could be getting a raise. Some of you, it's like if you're working in like social media or you put yourself out there for like audience to see, you might just be blowing up, gaining a lot of success, gaining a whole lot of attention. And you're almost like overwhelmed, like, how do I handle this? This is like full on, right? Don't sabotage it, right? You're like, oh my God, I don't know if I can handle this. I'm just gonna fucking quit. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Face your fears, okay? But yeah, I feel like a lot of you are gaining a lot of recognition, and also you're just feeling in tune and in flow with yourself. This is a good month for you. And you know, you may have lots of options when it comes to love, romance, right? The Prince of Cups, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. You might have a lot of potential pursuers, lots of eyes on you, lots of people who want to wife you up, husband you up. I'm just saying, so you may have lots of options, but are you the bachelor? Are you the bachelorette? Because you better not be fucking around and Aquarius, don't be dirty like that. don't be dirty like that. We all know what goes around comes around. So just a little warning. Not for everyone. That might be for like one person. You know, having your cake, eating it too. No, don't be like that. Anyways, there's some sort of success or there's some sort of victory that you're reaching. And for some, when it comes to like maybe a wish fulfillment regards to a romantic connection, I see that there's positive movement. Ow, all of a sudden my arm is aching like crazy. Ooh, maybe I'm picking up on like extra energy, but it just came on so strong, like right in my arm, like so strong. Like nothing can enter my energetic space. Please leave. You don't have permission to be here. Thank you very much. Go. Bye-bye, ta-ta. All right, it's kind of fading away, so that's good. So it must be just some fucking energy. Back to what I was saying. When it comes down to some sort of like romantic connection that could be tied to a wish fulfillment, I see like there's lots of positivity. I think it's very well received. It seems very like easygoing, very flowing, lighthearted energy, funny conversations, flirty messages, flirty topics, flirty conversations coming up. And it's just, it feels very nice. It feels really good. And the fact that we have the Emperor to the Empress is just like perfect. No such thing as perfect, right, on this world. But this is like a true pair. Match made in heaven type shit. Okay, you may even want to call this your soulmate, right? Even the Four of Wands, known to be the 1111 card in synchronicities and harmony. Okay, so like everything's coming together this month for you. It feels really good. I like it. I'm liking the vibes. I am loving it. So let's do a little bit of clarifying. We don't have a whole lot of time, but we got enough time to dig in a little bit deeper. Let's first of all take a look into the Seven of Cups and see like what is it that you're so like confused about, or like what's going on that has you feeling overwhelmed or a little lost. Like tell me about this Seven of Cups. Mental confusion, mental fog. You might be experiencing some brain fog during this time, which is, you know, it's normal, especially during Mercury retrograde. Thoughts may not be the most clear right now. That's why you really got to just take things nice and slow. Time the Seven of Cups. I literally just seen the Seven of Cups in this deck. Time the Seven of Cups for Aquarius. Three of Swords. Ow. Four of Cups reversed. You may have been rejected by something in the past or recently, or in September there could be someone who's rejecting you. No, this is talking about something from the past. Okay. Death reverse and the Devil. Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is burdening you. Ten of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. Hangman. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's something from your past that's been burdening you, or it's been on your mind, or it's coming up. It's being brought up during Mercury retrograde for you to let go, because it shows here that you're still holding on to a lot of burdens, a lot of baggage, shit from your past that, like fears that you have, and it's all going on internally, and this is something that you're needing to reflect on. There's a different perspective you can gain from this, or there's going to be different information that comes up or realizations you're going to have that will help you release this. I feel like your guard is up, I feel like your defense is up, right? But as the month carries on, as the days go on, you're realizing you don't have to be so on guard or so defensive. You can let your walls down. It's safe for you to love and trust yourself and trust others. I feel like this is some past energy being brought up, some old triggers, some old woundings, cycles that you haven't fully completed, lessons you haven't fully learned yet, or this is the time to cement the lesson now, okay? There is some sort of toxicity or negativity. We have Capricorn, Scorpio energy out here. Could be dealing with one of those, but there's like a situation here that had affected you very deeply. 3 of Swords, some sort of painful experience, some sort of loss. Maybe this is tying to a breakup or an ending that you would experience. And with the fact that we have Death reverse, it's like there's lack of closure, or you're having a hard time moving on from whatever this pain is that was caused. And for some, this is relating to a situation where you were rejected, whether this was in romance, whether this was in business, but I feel like it hits deeper. It's not like if it was like business or a job, maybe you were fired, maybe you were laid off, or maybe you just didn't get the call back that you got the job, right? And I don't think it would be like that though. That's the thing. Like maybe for some, but like this feels a lot deeper than that. Like it feels like it affects your heart. It feels like it affects your emotions. It hits harder. That's why you're still holding on to this, because it hit deeply. So it's some deep kind of like some scars. There's some scars that you are trying to work through. But you're still wondering why, right? We're clarifying the 7 of Cups. You're confused. There's still lack of answers, lack of closure. So that's coming up for a reason. This month, it might be on your mind a lot more than usual. It might be driving you a bit crazy. You know, like you could be dreaming about a specific person or a situation, or it's just on your mind all the time. You can't seem to get it off your mind. You're like, what the hell? Yeah, Mercury retrograde doing its thing, bringing things to the surface, things that we try to sweep under the rug, try to ignore, suppress, pretend like it didn't even happen, like it never even, it was just a bad dream. Well, no, that was real, and it's being brought up for you to look at. You can't continue to just try and run away from this. And so, yeah, so you might be, at times you might get a little overwhelmed with these emotions, thinking like, I thought I moved on from this. I thought I didn't care about this. Like, why am I getting triggered all over again? It's just because there's a little bit more work that needs to be done. This could be tying into family matters, 10 of Pentacles, or things to do with the home environment, or where you live, maybe even money. Yeah. And also we have strength, which is like you got to stay strong through this. It's hard at times, but you got to just keep pushing forwards, okay? I feel like you have lots of support around you, or there's a good support system that is in your life or is coming into your life. What do we want to look into? Prince of Cups, Page of Wands. Because I feel like this is an invitation. You're being invited, or there's an invitation, or there's like some sort of offering coming in. So I want to look into this Page of Wands, Princess of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of good news that's going to be coming in that will at least uplift your spirits. Because, again, we are just kind of talking about some heavy shit. So there's some heavy things coming up. There's some cycles you're becoming aware of. There's some adjustments that are needed. There's some things you got to work through releasing emotionally wise. You need to cleanse. You got to feel those emotions. You got to let them out. Don't bottle them up. You know, vulnerability is not a weakness too. So maybe you're opening up to someone about these deep inner issues, traumas, pains. So tell me about this Prince of Cups, Page of Wands. This energy for Aquarius. Show me clearly. Light just flashed. Prince of Cups and the Princess of Wands for Aquarius. Show me clearly. What's this energy? Prince of Cups and the Princess of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, double confirmation, double combo, right? So this is tying towards that wish fulfillment or the dream team, you know. Prince of Cups, Princess of Wands. What's this energy about for Aquarius? You're allowed to take a break. You're allowed to just enjoy. You're allowed to just rest, recuperate. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Kind of the Prince of Cups, Princess of Wands for Aquarius. Six of Pentacles. Wow, lots of earth coming out as well as fire. Tell me about the Prince of Cups, Princess of Wands. Strength, Leo energy. Could be dealing with the Leo. Look at here. We have the Empress reversed with the Ten of Swords and Six of Cups, Eight of Swords. So it's bringing up the past again, y'all. It's bringing up the past again. Oops. Just knocked the card down. So you're trying to move forward. You're trying to move on with your life, right? You're trying to just keep moving forwards. And what's funny, what's actually interesting is as I was shuffling to clarify these cards, Six of Swords did try to come out, but it didn't. But I seen it. It peeked out. Six of Swords, right? It's all about moving towards calmer, peaceful times after stressful, chaotic energy, loss, pain, suffering, struggles, right? So you're trying your best to just keep moving forwards, trying to keep a positive attitude, trying to just get back on track, focusing, moving forwards, new things, not trying to be in the past, right? You've been trying your best. Yeah, at times you get caught up with the devil. Yeah, at times you get caught up with what could have been or what should have, would have, could have, you get the point, right? The burdens from the past, the pain, the triggers, the, oh my God, I need answers. You're trying your best. You're aware of it. You're trying your best to just like move on with your life, not be stuck on the past. And then it's like, this is telling us what we already been saying. It's like the Five of Wands, like there's a bit of like that internal struggle. It's like you want to move forwards, but there's still like that little past energy lingering in the back of your mind. And, you know, you're trying to just keep the balance and keep moving forwards, but it's requiring a whole lot of strength, and patience. So Empress reverse with the Ten of Swords and Six of Cups. So, and the Eight of Swords. It's like, this is something that this is bringing the past back up again, something that you've been struggling with, and ending. We've had 3 tens come out, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So just saying. And Empress reverse, it's like something that is over, it's done with, it's dead. I just imagine the imagery that comes to mind is like a dead plant. Like it's not coming back, it's dead, it's dried out, it's not going to be revived. Right? So this is bringing up some shit from your past that's over and done with. It's completely dead and gone. But for whatever reason, it's coming up and it has you anxious, or it has you in your head. And you're like questioning, like, am I ever going to get over this? Am I ever going to be fully like healed or move on from this? Like, what the hell? Why does this still affect me? You know, like, and so maybe it's like when it comes to, if you're dealing with a new connection or a new relationship here, you don't want to ruin this because there's something good going. You got something good going on here, and you're afraid like this past energy is going to like get in the way of this connection in some sort of way. It only will get in the way if you allow it to. So that's where free will comes into play here. You ultimately have control over this situation, Emperor. All right, so we're going to leave the reading here because we don't have any more time. Time's up, Aquarius. I don't even know what I'm going to be calling this reading, but just keep doing what you're doing. You're going through some learning curves. You're learning a lot. Adjustments are being made here. You're not going to fuck this up. Only if you let yourself do it. No, but I think you're headed down the right path towards really good shit. You got good news coming in, and, you know, past is coming up for you to work through, heal, release, let go, forgive, move on, right? So it's just a little bit of cleaning up that's happening here. Some cleanup, all right? Just got to clean some shit up. Close out some door, cut some loose ends, tie up some loose ends. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You get the gist. You get the point. You get the memo. We're going to leave the reading here, Aquarius. I hope that this is helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And with that being said, I'm going to let you go, Aquarius. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.